In a room, a woman placed a gold chain, some silver chain, and some money on a table. She stood nearby, watching. Whoever came inside thought it looked like a real picture scene. Another woman entered the room holding a file. When she saw the gold chain and money on the table, she was shocked. She quickly picked up the money and felt very happy. The woman who had kept everything on the table was silently watching her. But then the woman thought, better than money, I should take the gold chain. It's more valuable and useful for me. So she put the money back on the table and took the gold chain. She put it in her bag while the first woman kept watching. After that, a man came inside the same room with a file in his hand. When the woman saw him, she quickly sat on the sofa at the back. The man looked at the table, saw the money, and quietly took all the money and put it in his pocket. Then he also sat on the sofa next to that woman. After some time, another woman rushed into the room. She was a little late and had a file in her hand. Actually, this was an interview session. She asked, I have also come for the interview. The first two people laughed at her and made fun of her, saying, you are short. With your height, who will select you? A little while later, the boss of the office arrived. He greeted everyone and said, come to my office. I will take your interview there. They all went to the other office. The boss quickly closed the door. The woman who had placed the gold chain and money on the table earlier came forward. She had changed her appearance. She told the boss, the first woman who entered took the gold chain. The man who came after her took all the money and put it in his pocket. Only the last woman who came didn't touch anything. I liked her honesty. Then she fixed her appearance and came into the office again with the boss. The boss had the files in his hands. He looked at the first woman and said, you are rejected. We cannot give you a job here. The woman asked, why? What happened? At that moment, the other woman who had been watching everything stood up and said, you picked up the gold chain from the table and put it in your bag. I saw it with my own eyes. Then the boss told the man, you are also rejected. You took the money from the table and put it in your pocket. I was watching everything. Both of you cannot get this job. Both the woman and the man became silent and very worried. They had no words to say. Finally, the boss turned to the last woman who had entered and said, you are selected. Everyone congratulated her and welcomed her. She sat happily on her chair and table, smiling with joy.